your business savvy, your ability to sell a concept, and your bank shot.
Oh, and to you, being my shark, and getting the meeting with Scott Reeves in the first place.
No, that was nothing. If I didn't have something to sell, and that is you. You're the reason Street Jeans is a success.
I could get used to this.
What, a glass of champagne in the Lakeview Lounge, Oakdale, Illinois?
Yeah.
This is nothing. Don't ever settle, Jennifer, ever.
World domination.
One market at a time, that's better.
Yes, sir.
Feels good, doesn't it? To realize a talent. It's a gift, you know. Your mother's had it, but you...
Had it? She still got it. In spades.
Hello? Yes, I heard about Ms. Ryan. No comment. Call this number again, and I will call your editor and get you fired. Understood?
You'll get proof. Just use your resources to free Barbara.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for Kevin. But if you are lying about this, everything that you have had done to me will pale in comparison to what I will have done to you. Do you understand me?
Perfectly. Your son in exchange for Barbara's freedom.
Call me. I did what you wanted, damn it.
This is James we're talking about. He's pulling the strings. So the game's not over. This is James Denbeck. Good luck to you.
He'll come through. He'll give me Cabot back. He has to.
Hey!
My completely psychotic mother is officially on the loose.
Oh, honey, oh.
I guess I better warn Will and Jen. I don't know what she's gonna do when she gets out, but she's gonna come after one of them, and they should both be ready.
Oh, come on. They've had a lifetime to be ready. And they have a fantastic big brother to protect them, okay? It's all gonna be okay.
You know, I'm having a lot of trouble with this whole new live and let live thing. You seem so resigned. Barbara Ryan is going to be walking around the streets of Oakdale.
Right. Well, I just don't want to live in fear of Barbara, and I don't want you to either. Good things. I want to concentrate on good things.
Well, I would like that too.
Do you? Can you?
What, you mean right now?
Yes. I mean, exactly right now.
All right, I'll try. What good thing would you like for me to contemplate?
A baby. For you and me.
Hey, Jack. Keith? Listen, you said if I had a problem with your wife, I should come talk to you.
Yeah. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. You see, Julia and I have decided that JJ, he shouldn't have anything to do with Carly or you anymore.
You really were in an accident.
Yeah, the cab that I was in was hit from behind. Why do you look so surprised?
It's just that you didn't mention anything about a taxi before. I was here when you called. And then I went to do a couple of errands, and I just happened to drive by Julia's, and I saw your car parked there in her driveway.
Oh. So you just happened to tell Lily?
She was concerned. And Luke called over to Julia's when you were late, and she was very nasty to him. We thought you were there.
Is Lily on her way to Julia's now?
Here, you take my car. I'll stay here with the kids.
Gee, thanks, Carly. Aren't you a big help?
Lily, I told you, he's not here.
You're a liar because his car is parked right outside.
Holden, if you think I'm gonna give up and just go home, you can think again. We're gonna deal with this right here, right now.
He left here over an hour ago.
Oh, right. Holden!
Holden! Here, Holden! Come on out!
Why don't you just come out, Holden?
Or what? Lily, you gonna take away his TV time? God, listen to yourself. You treat your husband like that. It's no wonder he wants to be with me.
You want to adopt a baby? With me?
I want us to raise a child. Paul, I think we'd be good at it.
You sure?
Yes. You're worried, I know, because I've talked a lot about Cabot lately.
With all of these memories turning up every time you turn around, I'm not surprised you've been thinking about it. So yes, I am worried because I think you've been a little raw lately.
Well, I miss him, Paul, and more every day.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
We talked about maybe, you know, eventually, but right now, I mean, in the middle of everything that's going on with Barbara.
Come on, why not? If something tells me that we're always going to be in the middle of something with Barbara, I think right now is the perfect time for us to raise a child.
If someone had told me that a half an hour ago, if they'd said to me that I would be happy right now.
Will babies do that for you?
You do that for me.
So I guess you guys heard?
Hey, well. Heard. Right, Mom.
Yeah, Margot told me at Katie's wedding. So they're pretty sure she's gonna walk on the stalking charges. I was kind of surprised about everything else, but not really.
Well, you know, you can always stay here. You'll always be safe here, Will.
Well, I'll be safe anywhere. I went to see Mom.
You what?
Yeah, I told her that no matter what she got Emily to say, it didn't matter because I knew the truth.
And what did she say?
You know, the whole story will come out, that we'll realize what really happened to Emily, blah, blah, blah.
With the whole story?
Yeah, she's acting like there's this mystery person out there who got Emily to do what she did.
Did she happen to mention who she thought this mystery person was?
No. Why? Do you guys think you know who she's talking about?
Hold on a second. You want to take JJ completely away from me?
Well, it's just that JJ's been having a tough time. As a matter of fact, he just broke his leg in the playground.
What? Is he all right?
He's fine.
Well, I gotta go see him.
Listen, he's
No, why
fine.
didn't anyone call me, Chief?
Listen, it's nothing personal here. It's just we think it's time that he has one consistent family to rely on.
His family,
Hey,
damn it.
All right. All due respect, okay? You had amnesia. You married his mother illegally. Now you're back with your own family.
Yeah, but I never abandoned JJ.
Yeah, but
and
you're
I
not
wouldn't.
being the father that you promised you could be, so I think it's time that he relies on his mother and his uncle.
Yeah. Okay, and your answer is what? Just to yank him out of my life? How is it bad for him to have more people around him that love him? I don't understand that. What brought this out? Why now, all of a sudden?
Well, it's been coming, but your wife sort of expedited things a little bit.
Did Carly do something?
Kinda. I ran into her at Lakeview, all right? And she had dumped JJ off on some kid's mother to go to movies. I had a little problem with that, and then she made it pretty clear to me that she had no use for JJ.
No, that's not true at all. JJ has a tough time letting Carly be nice to him, but that'll get better. Carly would never take out her feelings about Julia on her child.
don't know about that. That little vendetta that she and her pal Lily have going on.
We spoke about that, Keith. She promised to stay out of the thing with Holden and Julia, okay?
Well, I wouldn't hold my breath because it seems to me that your wife would do just about anything to take my sister down.
Come on, Lily, pick up. Please, please. Julia is gonna tear you to shreds.
Aren't you gonna answer that?
There is no way. No way that Holden would rather be with you than me. The way he's been acting lately, this is not Holden. What have you done with him?
I tied him up and locked him in a closet, Lily. He wanted to go back to you, but I couldn't have that. I mean, I'm holding him here against his will. What are you gonna go do? You gonna look in the closet, Lily? Do you actually believe that I would?
You would do anything to hold on to a man? Absolutely. But you're not that stupid either.
Hey, oh, you know what? Be careful in that bathroom there. The floor's still wet from our shower.
Where is he? Where is? Did you send him out the window just like you did your brother?
Why would I do that, Lily? Why would Holden?
What did you say to him? What did you do to Holden to make him break a promise to his children? He knew they were expecting him.
I did not do
He called
that.
with a lame excuse about being in a car accident.
Oh, well, you know, maybe he was, Lily.
Then why is his car parked outside?
Okay, so wait. You think that Holden is breaking promises to you and his children, not showing up when he's supposed to, because of me?
Because of you. Because of you. I don't know what you said to him to get him all turned around.
Maybe he just told you what you wanted to hear in the therapist's office, Lily. I mean, maybe he was just buying time so that he could get back here and be with me, get you off his back.
He loves me. Holden still loves me. That's what he said.
Is it? But now you're wondering whether or not that's true. You're wondering whether or not he played you so he could get out of there and come back here and be with me, right? But you know what? You're right, he did.
You have no idea how good it felt to wash that place off of me. When I think how close I came to being wrongly convicted, oh, I still get the shivers.
That's nice.
I have work to do.
Well, leave.
Honey, I understand how much you must hate me in order to have entered a partnership with this man. But, darling, you have to take better care of yourself.
Mother, Craig has actually been amazing.
Sure.
He was the one who figured out the best way to expand Street Jeans. He got Scott Reeves for our television promotion. Yeah, that's right. We're going nationwide, mass marketing. We've already made a mint, Mom. In fact, we have made more money in 1 quarter than BRO ever made in a year.
So I've heard.
Lots of fashion magazines in the prison libraries.
I always knew that my daughter was a talent. And now the entire world knows it, too. To think you could take and put some holes in some jeans and call it great design? Brava, Angel. You're a genius.
What do you want, Mother? Why are you here?
Well, today I'm here celebrating your success, toasting your success.
And what's on the agenda for tomorrow?
Oh, just boring business details. We'll deal with that later.
You have business with Craig?
Actually, with both of you. But today, nothing serious. This is too much fun.
Oh, yes. It's a blast hanging out with you. Now tell us what you want or leave.
Honey, I would understand this hostility if I was guilty of the crimes of which I was accused, but I'm not. I was cleared. And I think this attitude's gonna be rather difficult when we work together.
Excuse me?
You want to work together?
It's always been my dream ever since you were little. And we had a taste of that for a while, didn't we? But now we're gonna have it on a much grander scale. My daughter and I, hand in hand, star and rising star, taking on the world.
Look, can I buy you a cup of coffee?
You gonna tell me what's going on?
I'll tell you what I know. But I also like to give my wife a break from all this nonsense, even if it's only for a little while.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'll be in the car.
So are you going to tell Will that Emily thinks I drugged her?
Well, better a year for me. Better I shoot down the theory. Yeah, you guys are doing great right now. I don't want anything to mess that up.
Thank you. Okay, you reassure Will, and then we'll be done with this, okay? We'll move on to something
nice, something fun.
Will said that he talked to Barbara.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where he's getting his information. Do you think Barbara knows that Emily's accusing you now?
I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine that Emily would confide in Barbara.
It seems strange to me. It seems like Barbara has some idea who this mysterious third person is, and I'll be back.
Hello?
I thought they'd never leave. Don't you people ever go to work?
We've been busy. Look, I want my son now. When can I have him back?
How fast can you get up the stairs?
Carly will stay completely away from him, and she's fine with JJ. Once he gives her a real chance, though, it'll get better, I'm telling you. Not gonna happen.
Okay, you want my time with JJ to be one-on-one for a while? Fine, all right? Instead of hanging out at the house, we'll hang out someplace else without Carly around.
Hey, it's not just Carly. See, this whole charade of you as his father, that's
Maybe
what's doing the real
maybe
damage.
a lot of things. I'm not a charade of a father.
Yeah, but you're not his real father. You have your own family to go back to. See, and it makes him feel bad when he sees all that going on. It makes him feel unwanted.
Right, and tell him what? What are you gonna tell him, Keith? That I don't want to be his father anymore? That I don't love him?
No,
'Cause
I'm
if you
not.
pulled that, I swear to...
Wait. We're not gonna traumatize him. We're gonna ease this off slowly. You'll still see him a couple of times.
And then what?
I don't know. We'll deal with that when it happens. I'm just telling you, it is gonna happen. Be prepared.
Yeah, you better get ready to. Hey, listen, what are you gonna tell him, huh? What about JJ? How's he gonna feel about this? Huh? You think he's gonna be okay with this?
Listen, it may be a little tough on him right now, but it's better than a lot of pain, you know, down the road here, okay? So, hey, I'm sorry. This is what Julia and I have decided.
Hi, husband.
Where are you?
I'm at Lily's. Why?
Stay put. I'll be right there.
Jack, is something... Hello? Oh, boy. Lily, call me right away. Jack's on his way over here, and he sounds really mad, like he knows something's up. And I'm worried about you. Call me as soon as you get this message. Whew.
You don't have a clue. Huh. What's between Holden and me?
Yeah, apparently you don't either.
Holden would never lie to me in a counseling session when our marriage is on the line.
Oh, Lily, come on. Your marriage is over, babe.
No, it's not over if Holden still loves me, and he still loves me. 20 years, Julia, 20 years we've been together. No matter where I was, no matter where I went, no matter where he was, no matter what happened, we always found our way back to each other. You know why? Because Holden loved me. That's who he is. That's who we are. This trashy little parade that's going on here, this is all you. We can survive, you. It's my turn to take care of Holden, make sure he sees what I see, and he will. You are nothing but a short, ugly chapter in our lives. You're barely a bump in the road, honey.
You don't believe that, Lily, or you wouldn't be here. You need to look around. You need to really see where you are, Lily, where we all are.
This is temporary.
No, this is what Holden wants.
No, he wants our lives back.
Did he tell you that?
What he says to me is none of your business.
But he went to therapy for the kids.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, that's all. For the kids.
No,
He loves his
no,
kids.
that is not...
Yeah, it is all. He told me, Lily.
Oh,
You think he's
stop
lying
it.
to... What? You know what he feels for you? Pity. Shut that shit. You...
Lily, stop.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
James, let me hold my son.
Wait a minute, what's going on? Why are you at Lily's anyway? More to the point. Where is Lily? Why didn't you tell me what was going on, Carly?
How did you find out?
Keith came by the station.
Keith. What did he have to say?
Well, first he mentioned that JJ had broken his leg on the playground. Of course, nobody called me about it. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Then he mentioned that you two had a little run-in at the Lakeview.
Oh, that's nothing. Keith was just ticked off because I let JJ go see a movie with some friends. Now, I thought it would be good for the kid to get out, see people, and do something normal. He was with Sophia Wentworth. You know her. I mean, he was perfectly safe. Jack, Keith and I had a few words, but it was nothing terrible. What did he say?
He said that he was going to take JJ away from me. Completely. Because of you.
What is going on here? Have you lost your mind?
No! Did you call Lily about a car accident?
My cab was in an accident. I got held up.
Can we talk about this at home?
I was just there. Carly was there.
Yeah, of course she's behind all this.
She saw my car here in the driveway. She couldn't wait to get home to tell Lily the good news.
What is your car doing here, Holden?
Julia had car trouble. I loaned her mine.
Nobody told me that.
Lily, why would we?
I'm just gonna leave you guys.
Don't look at me like that.
Like what?
Like I'm a stranger. Like I'm losing it again.
Your shrink cleared you?
Yes, he gave me a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back to work.
Unbelievable.
You know, out here in the reality-based community, I don't think the idea of you and Jennifer working together is going to fly.
Oh, but it has to. For both our sakes. For our legacy with BRO.
Last no more.
This is Street Jeans, my company.
By worldwide.
This has nothing to do with you and BRO.
Not quite. Oh, the look is completely different. Obviously, your vision. I never could have dreamed up something like this, and so, yes, it will be your brand with your label. But my label will be very different. Different marketing strategies.
Your label.
Yes, I think it's wise that my designs are under my own label within the parent company.
You will not design with me. This isn't BRO. It has nothing to do with you and your business.
Where are your offices, honey?
Okay. They're at the old offices, but Street Jeans owns them now.
Are you sure about that? Craig, did you do all the paperwork? I thought that perhaps with all the loopholes, Paul had done it.
What loopholes?
Oh, well, my lawyer will get to you about that tomorrow. We won't deal with that today.
What is your interest in Street Jeans?
Okay. You're using my old offices. Half my personnel. The swatching and the color services that were under contract to BRO were simply switched over to Street Jeans with a DBA clause. There was so much more, but I can't remember what it is. Craig, you didn't handle any of this?
No.
It was Jordan. And like all of us, he assumed you'd be in prison.
Well, surprise, I'm not, and lucky for you because you do need someone looking out for you. Please, in the contract, put an oversight authority clause.
Contract?
Yes, contract. I'm sorry, I know with family you would think that these kinds of things aren't necessary, but I think it's best that since we are starting in such an untrusting position, that we lay it all down in black and white in contractual terms.
Or what?
What?
What if Jennifer says no?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. If I am not involved at the uppermost levels of this company, we'll simply close up the shop.
James, are you in here?
James, let me hold my son.
I don't think Barbara's going to actually show up at Fairwinds, and even if she does the security, but I do think it would be a good idea for you to change your cell number, and that'll make it harder for her to track you down.
It's not like that, Paul. I saw her. I'm fine.
Well, it's not like it was before, okay? It's not like you can just go visit her at the cell and then just walk away. You can... Don't ever, ever forget how relentless Mother can be.
Are you still going to talk to me like this when I'm 30?
You're right, I'm sorry. But yeah, probably, you know, when you're 60.
Good, just so that we're clear.
There's one other thing.
Okay.
You know, this mystery culprit that Mother kept talking about, she kept hinting at, you know, the real criminal.
Right, do you know who she was hinting at?
I don't know how much Barbara actually knows, but...
But there is another suspect?
No, not really.
Well, but what?
Well, there's a theory floating around, and I wanted to be the one to tell you about it so you didn't jump to any wrong conclusions.
Where's this theory coming from?
From Emily. You know, Emily's the reason that Barbara walked, because Emily wouldn't testify.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what Mom threatened her with, but it must have been terrible for her to change her story.
Yeah. Anyway, Emily now thinks that she has a different memory of someone else drugging her and sending her to Fairwinds. And I don't think Emily's going to tell anybody about this theory, but if she
Paul,
does...
just tell me who it is.
It's Rosanna. Emily believes that Rosanna set up her own haunting. What is it? What do you think?
I just think, in a strange way, it makes perfect sense.
Oh. Hi. Look at you. Look at you. Hey. Don't you remember me? Yeah. It's your mommy, huh? Oh, you will. You will. Oh, I love you so much.
I'm sorry that little Jimmy isn't more responsive. I tried to explain to him that we were going to go see Mommy, but he seemed a bit confused.
Cabot's fine. All I need is for him to be alive, and he's alive. You're alive. Oh, you're home with Mommy. You don't know how many times I prayed for this. And you have a bear. Look at your bear.
Yes, little Jimmy's very fond of his bear.
His name is Cabot.
Not anymore.
That's his name.
I'm his grandfather.
And I'm his mother.
Yes, you're his mother. You're the mother I chose for him long before he was born. That is a compliment, Rosanna.
Yes, and I'm grateful, thank you.
You know, it's good for little Jimmy to be with you. You know, it was too bad about that long separation, but it was turned out for the good. You know, all's well that ends well and that sort of thing. Yes, just look. Everybody's happy. That's what's important. You know? It is so very important for you two to always be together.
What exactly did Keith say?
He said that JJ feels how much you don't like him.
Well, that's ridiculous. I happen to like JJ just fine.
Even though he resents the hell out of you and the other kids and treats you like dirt, Carly?
You don't think that I can take a little kid's resentment, Jack?
I mean, you can try your hardest, but you can't completely hide the fact that you hate his mother. And in his mind, you're the reason I'm not with JJ and Julia.
Well, he will learn as he grows up.
Or not. If Keith has his way.
Oh, that is... Well, Keith is being completely unreasonable. It's just not fair to you, Jack. It's worse for JJ. Please tell me what I can do to help you.
Nothing. I don't want you to do anything. That's half the problem, Carly. I tried to convince Keith that you were done harassing Julia and you were gonna stay out of it and mind your own business. So please, it's critical. Stay out of things. Wait a minute, what's going on? Why are you at Lily's anyway? More to the point. Where is Lily?
Are you losing it? You had Julia by the throat.
No. She baited me, acting like I was pathetic for loving you and believing in you and our marriage. I don't know. She just She just got to me.
This was not about her. Did you really think I would make up some elaborate story so I could get out of spending time with the family? It was my idea in the first place.
I just reacted.
Yeah, I get that.
You just order a cab for her. Why did you have to leave your car here? Get a cab for her to go to work. Oh, are you looking for an excuse to come back here?
I don't need to make excuses.
We make commitments. We made commitments, Holden, in therapy today, remember?
And I told you that I wanted to make it easier for the family.
And I told you I don't want some farce of a session. And if you're not serious about working on our marriage, then what is the point?
I am serious about helping the kids.
What about us? Are you saying there's no hope? Are you willing to at least give up Julia while we're in therapy?
No. And I never said that I was. Look, I know that this is difficult.
Penny.
What?
No. Please, please, don't say anything else.
No, Lily, we need to.
No.
Because it's been a mistake.
No.
For me to hold off with a divorce. It is giving you the wrong idea. You need to let me go.
Tell me, Craig. Honestly, did you really think that any of my children would ever even speak to you again after what you did to me? Could anything but business allowed you to atone? And yet here you have given my darling daughter a steady stream of revenue. And that is so much better than an I'm sorry and a group hug. Well, I've got a dash. I've got so much to catch up on. So you get your attorneys to get that contract over to me. We'll work out all the details and we'll be back in business real soon. Honey, I'm so glad to see you. And I am so proud of you. Congratulations, Jen. You deserve it.
What?
You think she even sees her reflection anymore?
No.
There's no way in hell I will work with my mother.
Yes, you will.
How can you say that, Will? That Rosanna would set up her own harassment? That doesn't make any sense.
Sure it does. She didn't want me around.
She was the one who asked you to live with us.
Well, maybe she was just trying to keep me where she could watch me.
You didn't need surveillance, Will. You would... No, it's nuts. Do you know what she would have to do that? She'd have to lie to you, to me, to everyone. I mean, that's diabolical, Will. She'd have to be...
I'll say it. Seriously disturbed.
Shouldn't you be visiting and helping Allison and Aaron down at Metro?
What, you're mad at me?
I have a lifetime degree in handling insanity, Will. I think I can spot it when it's there.
You hope, but Paul, maybe you've been around it so long that it's just too familiar. Maybe you can't spot it anymore.
No, Rosanna isn't crazy. Rosanna isn't a criminal. She's not our mother.
Okay.
She's not my father, and you, Will, you should know better.
Hey, I'm sorry. Paul, you brought it up. You said Emily accused Rosanna.
Yeah, well, don't listen to Emily. I'm gonna go home.
Fine. Wait, Paul. You're not gonna tell Rosanna that...
What, that you believe what Emily said?
I didn't
that
say
you would
that.
even consider what Emily said? No, Will. I won't tell Rosanna that because that would break her heart.
Thank you for keeping your end of the bargain.
Am I being dismissed?
I appreciate the risk you took coming out in public where you're a wanted man, but you don't have to endanger yourself anymore.
You're truly clever, Rosanna. You truly are. Oh, James, I thank you so much for coming out in public. But don't forget that you're a felon and I can call the police at any moment. And there's the door. Why don't you just hurry on out, James?
I just want some time alone with my son. Certainly you can understand that.
Of course.
Do you need some help getting out of the house?
I can manage. When it's time.
Look, I have done everything that you asked. I got the charges against Barbara, dropped all of them.
Yes, and you were very creative. I mean, I was truly impressed.
I've kept my end of the bargain.
Indeed, you did. But certainly you didn't think that that was all, did you? I mean, that I was just going to hand over my grandson and ride off into the sunset?
You mean there's more?
There's more.
Lily had to go out.
Really? Well, you didn't mention you were babysitting.
It came up unexpectedly.
An unexpected errand. Lily just had to.
Is Lily at Julia's? Why, Carly? Why? Doesn't she know that she should stay away too?
She had a reason that I gave her.
What?
Something I saw, or I thought I saw, and it's... Oh, Jack. I just think I made a bad situation at least 1,000 times worse.
You want me to let you go? But you love me. You told me.
Of course I do.
Of course.
You were part of half my life. We have children together.
Oh, so as a childbearing system, I'll have your eternal gratitude and respect?
That's not fair.
No. It's not fair. Don't you remember us? Us before kids? It was just the two of us.
Yes.
We wanted each other so badly. So badly that we could barely stand spending the day apart. We had passion. We had a connection. That changes. I know it's hard to feel that all the time. And I haven't helped you feel that way, but it doesn't go away.
I'm sorry, I could wait in the other room.
Or you could die! Or you could just die and leave us the hell alone!
On the next, As the World Turns.
You never said that there would be something more. What more could you possibly want from me?
You know what? Maybe you should drive her. Maybe she's not okay to drive herself.
What is that supposed
You know what? I'm just trying to help you.
Then stop sleeping with my husband!
Lily.
This is my, date book. You got about 30 seconds to tell me why you swiped this and what it is that you're plotting.